Remember how I said Trump had lost his base and that he had several bases, but there was one particular base that he lost, and many people were like, the people who are true Trump supporters, they're still here. And then there were some people that said that no, he didn't lose his base. And I was like, maybe it's not evident to you guys, but he had several bases, but there was one particular base that won him his election in 2024. That base is a young conservative, and they are young white men, and a portion are young black men. And what people misunderstand about them is they're not like their fathers, they're not like their mothers, they're not like their grandmas, and they're not like their grandpas. They're more like, you're not doing something, you're not gonna fix it. You showed several times you're not gonna fix it. Bet we're gonna go another way. No excuses. But the main population was the young white males. And what you guys didn't understand is this is something deeper. This is something bigger than just politics. This is a generation and a particular people that was told by society that they weren't needed, that they were toxic, that their masculine was too aggressive. This was going on for the 15 years. However, I want you guys to understand what's really going on, because there's an age issue that is going on. It's not only in politics, you see it in churches as well. You see it in certain job force as well. But also it's the fact that representation and example, we don't have enough example of people standing on business and meaning it. Like this.
What most young men your age think who are conservative.
Who are conservative? Absolutely,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
Who are
Yes.
conservative. So do they look at the Republican Party as representing them?
No, not at all. And that's the struggle that we face, and that's where the anger comes from, is that we're looking at our politicians and we don't see any of us, right? When you have a politician, you want them to kind of be a reflection of you in a lot of ways.
Yes.
And we don't have that at all. And you have Democrats who have kind of listened to young people on their side. So when they're not listening to us on the Republican side, yeah, it's pretty frustrating. You have Democrats who have the first Gen Z member of Congress. They have the AOC, they have the Mamdani, they have all these young, youthful figures who are doing pretty well, making media, advocating for their causes. But who do we have? It's frustrating.
And so there's two things to it. There's one thing that you guys are not understanding is you have a generation that was beaten down, bullied, and told them that the way God made them is wrong. The way God made them as men is wrong. Then you have another side to it, which the Democrats really do better. And again, the Republicans, unfortunately, because that was the reason why one of the reasons why Charlie Kirk was so big. But then here's another thing. As we see right now, the own Republican base, you guys are removing the base that got you into position by not wanting to change your ways, by siding with your donors instead of siding with the base that got you in and that's expecting you to do something about it. What the Democrats do that the Republicans, for some reason, they have a big issue doing is uplifting their younger base in politics and behind the scenes. And the Republicans need to get a handle, or they are going to get squashed really soon in 2026. Now, what I find so interesting is that these people think that they're like they're like their mothers or their fathers, and that they're just gonna let it go. They're not letting it go. They're not letting it go because they're the ones who's getting screwed over. It's one thing for society to tell them that they're not needed, but it's another thing for these people who sat there and said that they were gonna do something about it, and they are literally looking the other way. So I hope I give you guys some insight.